Where is everyone?
There's a myriad of universes out there. And people will be looking for them.
How did it feel when you knew the role was yours? Who did you first tell? What did you do to celebrate?
Oof. I was in Prague at the time. I was filming a series and I found out I had auditioned months before, and I kind of hadn't heard anything for a bit, and then they contacted me and they said, well, yes. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And this was like 2 days after like the first season 1 trailer had dropped.
Who is willing to fight for true freedom?
And I was like, this is going to be so cool. Like, really, really cool.
Now is the time to choose a side.
Cool. And then they told me that they wanted to put me in season 1. And I was like, oh, this is even better. Yeah, so obviously I met Dafne. I spent a day in Madrid, and then I got to film Will's World. And it was good because it was kind of like, instead of just going straight into season 2 with all the big stuff, it helped me also get to know my character a bit more.
There is a boy whose fate is bound with hers.
Since we were playing out the backstory of Will, it helped me kind of discover Will and kind of experiment with him, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it wasn't too much of a culture shock all at once.
Yeah,
Whereas
exactly.
Dafne, it was a little bit further back when you knew that you'd got the gig.
I took ages to get the part. I did my first audition at like 11, and then I got the part at 13. So I had 2 years of auditions.
Yeah, that was like me, actually.
Very, very intense auditions. I got my last self-tape. I got stung by a jellyfish hours before, and I did it with a really swollen jellyfish face. And then I got to meet Ruth, and the first thing Ruth ever said to me was, "Hi, I'm Ruth Wilson. We have the same eyebrows." Most random introduction ever.
That's funny.
Hello.
I am not used to the grandeur of this at all. You'll have to tell me which knife and fork to use. I don't want to make a fool of myself.
So I hadn't heard from them in like 2 years, and then suddenly a month later, after my chemistry test with Ruth, I got like a call being like, "We need you in a week in the UK to do fittings because we start filming in 2 months." And I was like, what?
I like it. I think.
Blue is quite your colour. Did you know that?
So then I arrive on set and I got to meet all of the cast. The first people I told, I think, obviously my parents, because my parents told me. But I told my best friends. Then I started filming, and then I remember actually Amir's audition process. I remember I did tons of auditions with like 12 different boys, and then they were like, "There's this one boy you don't get to meet, but he's incredible." And I said, "Well, why do I get to meet 12?"
Yeah, no, because I'm the only Will you didn't get to audition with.
Literally.
Yeah.
My double Eloise got to audition with Amir, and I didn't.
I met Eloise. Yeah, I met Eloise.
He met my double before he met me, and then he came over to Madrid.
I thought Eloise was you when I walked in, though. I'm sure you probably get that a lot, but I thought I did walk in, I was like, "That's her." I was like, "Oh."
I've had that a few times with her, like on the street. Like they ask me to take a picture of her with someone, and I'm like, "Great, this is really amazing."
Awkward. No, that's funny though. I can't. That would be so funny.
That's amazing.
I've never had to explain it even before. It's a part of me. He's me and I'm him, I guess.
You'll soon understand.
When you're learning lines for a show like this, would you say this is the hardest one for any gig you've ever done, surely this is hardest?
The magisterium wouldn't approve of blasphemy.
I thought we were protected by Scholastic Sanctuary.
Because I struggle to get the word alethiometer out my mouth.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
surely there are days where you're like,
there's a bunch of, there's in the books, there's a bunch of words that I don't even know how to pronounce or say, and I've never heard of them before, because obviously they're what Philip's created. But I think that's cool, though. I think that's really, really cool.
It's cool. I remember there was this really big confusion, because obviously everyone pronounced words really differently, and there was this big confusion with Cittagazze. No one knew how to pronounce it, so me and Amir were pronouncing it Cittagazze, and then someone was saying it was Cittagazze.
You're not from here, are you? From this world?
No.
Neither am I.
Yeah,
and then it was like so confusing. And then we had this one with Arian's name with Charles Latram, and then people were like, "No, it's Latrom," and then others were, "It's Latram."
Elaine, isn't it? Charles Latram.
I don't know who you are.
Oh, you must.
We had to like do multiple.
And that was the least complicated one. The Latrom one was the least complicated.
No, it was least complicated, but we got it wrong like every single time.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Yeah,
I'd be the same. I'd be absolutely the same.
We're so bad. We're so annoying to film with because everyone's like so sick of us because we keep on getting our lines wrong and stuff. It's so annoying.
You guys are on screen for so much of the time, and honestly, I really feel for you. I was wondering though, I really think the opening titles are super special for this show. The music's incredible. What was it like? Did you get that like kind of, you know, hair stand up on end tingle when you saw the final special effects and all the rest of it?
I screamed. I was at home and I was with my mum and we'd just been sent it and I was like, I don't know how to react to this, so I'll just scream. It was so exciting.
Best way of expressing yourself.
Literally.
If all else fails, just drop a scream.
Yeah, literally.
Definitely, I think this may apply more to you than it does to Amir, but when have you been nearest the biggest poster of yourself ever?
Okay, so I was in LA. I'd gone to do this photo shoot for Vogue, and I'm walking around.
As standard.
Shut up. So I'm walking around LA, right? I'm in my hoodie, minding my business. And then I see this massive, you know, California-sized billboard which says, His Dark Materials. And I'm like, is that me? And then there's like a moment of me thinking, no, it's not me. And then I go, yes, it is me. And then this woman, this California woman comes up to me and is like, oh my God, are you the girl in the poster? And I'm like, yes, hi. And she's like, you're British? And I'm like, yes. So there was like this quite awkward encounter with a woman who'd just like come out of yoga or something and was just like chatting to me. And I was like, I'm very jet lagged. Let me get some sleep.
From her perspective, this is so surreal. It's like someone's walked off the poster and is just here in a hoodie. It's like, what? Hang on. Okay, fine.
You were cool. Why are you not cool anymore?
Where's Pam?
Daphne, you were on my school bus every morning, Daphne. Do you know that?
Was I?
You were just on my school bus getting to school.
You can't get rid of me.
There you are.
You can't get rid of me. How about I'm on an aeroplane, I put on a random film, and then Amir appears in the film.
Then I found out it wasn't just any sword in the stone. It was the sword in the stone. Excalibur.
No way.
And I'm like...
Probably the kid who'd be king, right? Yeah, that was my first ever acting job. That was an extra. It's my first ever time. You can see me.
So I'm just peacefully trying to get some sleep, and then Amir pops in, and I'm like, God, I'm being haunted by him.
Look, Amir used to be a big Wolverine fan, and then he felt like it really dropped off.
Logan, hey. Logan, hey. Hey. You get it back after I figure out what you and your mother have got us into.
He felt like there was something about the latest one. He was like...
The little girl, she's really annoying, isn't she?
Such a shame.
I did just see Daphne like slaughter like 15 boys, and I was like, oh my days.
All right. No. Move.
That's it. Go work with this girl.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool though. That's a flex, being able to say that. Yeah, that's cool. You must have loved filming that.
Yeah, to me, it's like I really hope I get on with Daphne because there's a part of me that just thinks she'll leap out of this screen.
I won't, don't worry. I'm actually quite sweet, aren't I, Amir?
Yeah.
Amir?
yeah. It's so sweet, so sweet.
Yeah, she's the best.
Shut up.
Daphne's the best, amazing.
I'm so sweet. He got cast and I sent him a really long text saying like, congratulations.
She made me feel very, very welcome. She was like, I'm so happy you're playing Will. I hope we're going to meet up soon. I was like, yeah.
It was like, cool.
And I was like, cool. No, I wasn't. That was a lie.
No, he was quite nice. He sent a long text also. It was okay.
Like, no big deal.
And then I met her and all my views changed.
Yeah. Reality's a different beast.
I was thinking, maybe we're better off sticking together from now on.
You want me to stay? To set up camp here?
I've got to say, guys, congratulations on the show. I know everyone's throwing praise at you, but you are both exceptional. Like, you really are very good. And it's not exactly easy roles by any means. So what I'm hoping is that you're maybe able to take something home. And I know you get asked this a lot, but what have you snuck back to your house? I know there are certain big props you can't take, but...
We got given a clapperboard, and we also got given 2 North Face coats, which is great because I didn't have a coat and I was just freezing to death in Cardiff.
I tried to steal the knife. I tried, but
I tried to steal the alethiometer, and I think we both got caught. Amir, I still have your gloves. My mum was cold at the rap party, and he gave them to my mum, so I have Amir's gloves. I wore them to school this morning. I was like, this is really handy.
I love this. What are your mementos from the show? The gloves I stole from my co-worker. Yeah, that's brilliant. Perfect.
Lovely.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. I'm going to
thank
disappear
you
now.
so much.
You too.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to keep up to date. You can listen to my Radio 1 movies and TV podcast, Screen Time, on BBC Sounds. And you can find these interviews in full on BBC iPlayer by searching Movies with Ali Plumb.